again do your chain and bark.
Pretty much.
All right, we are live, so I'll go them up for a bit. I guess my only question for Sunday would be that non-pass interference call. Was it or was it not, in your opinion?
I don't think it was pass interference.
Okay. The coach came out and said, "I like my money, so I'm not going to say anything about it." So, which, according to my older brother, he's like, well, he's probably going to get fined for saying that. So it's like, okay.
Well, there's always going to be a fine for something.
Right.
Well, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Right.
No, it's with football. I tend to be if it's one play or if it's one bad call that causes you the game, let the call go, because it's not worth it. You sound like you're complaining, no matter how clearly or badly the call was. I always had coaches that when I was around them would say, "Don't let the refs decide the game for you."
Sure.
So
that was basically the same thing with what happened last year in that Chiefs-Bills game, the offsides. But my counter to that a little bit, at least for that game specifically, is it's like, yeah, that was offensive offsides, but you had 3 more plays to do what you did. So, whereas at least with the Falcons one, it was the final play or second to last play or whatever. So that one was a little bit more stringent on make or break.
Yeah. Does it suck? Yeah. Am I going to complain about it? No, my kid's a Chiefs fan.
Lucky you, huh?
Well, that's the way it goes. How many Cowboys fans did we have in South Dakota in the 90s?
True. And how many are still here is kind of
It's like locusts. They go dormant until the team is good again.
Yeah.
And then you see a bunch of people, oh yeah, I was always a Cowboys fan.
Did you see that meme of the time cycle of the Cowboys fan? It's like starts out, this is going to be our year, and it's like, oh, we're doing awesome, and it gets all the way to when they lose. It's like, oh, we freaking suck.
At least I'm honest with my team every year. Draft picks, baby, draft picks. Let's get better next year.
Right. I guess we can end on that note for a little spat on football. Welcome, everyone. Those that just joined and those that have already joined. This is Rainbow Presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick
and Casey. We were going to have a special guest come on here, but he's working. So, we have more stuff to talk about.
Oh, and there's an unboxing here.
Yes. Ooh. We can let Patrick handle the knife.
They're trusting me with sharp things. That's a bad idea.
But with no further ado, if our special guest comes and joins us, that's up to him. We'll introduce him when he gets here, if he comes. But we'll leave that as a surprise if he shows up. But to move on, we have a little bit of sports ball to talk about, right, Patrick?
Let's go sports ball.
Woohoo! Well, to start off with the sports ball, we have something that may not be brand new, but it's brand new to us. We have a blaster box of Mosaic basketball for the 23-24 season. So just the recent season, nothing too exciting. But if those of you still collecting Victor Wembanyama and a couple of those other rookies, there you go. And then we're going to move on to this year's stuff and a little bit of last year's. Oh, no, that says this year. This is this year. Hey, look at that. It's all this year's stuff. So no more 2023. We have 2024. Ooh. 2024 score for those of you that really want to collect that. This is your better bang for your buck. If you want to get cards along with possibly getting a nice hit. I believe these these hobby boxes come with 4 autographs per box. So out of the 10 packs that have 40 cards in them, 4 of them have autographs. So that'll be kind of cool.
Nice.
And another 2024 product. We have 2024 Gold Standard, shaped like a nice little gold bar. We only have a couple left here, so those of you that are really excited about this product, come and get it while we still have it. Message us or call the store. We like we always say, we're open till 8. We open again tomorrow at 10 for those of you that really want to get in on this product.
That's kind of interesting. Have we seen any of those broken in shop?
We in the past, yes, they're kind of cool. It's basically a gold looking card. It's not actual gold.
Yeah, but it's, the reflectiveness is kind of shiny and special. I'm guessing if you get a limited count one, it goes well.
Right, and it's a limited amount of cards. I'm just trying to. I think it's 7 cards. I can't remember the total number of cards because I'm not seeing it on here, but it does say on the side here that you find 5 autographs or memorabilia per average. So 5 of those cards that are in those boxes are hits. And then we come to 2024 Luminance, which is another cool product. Really just cool and edgy when it first came out back in, I want to say 2018. But yeah, this one's 4 packs per box, 10 cards per pack, so 40 cards. And on this one, it says on the front, you get 1 on-card autograph for year 1 signatures, and that's one of your 3 autographs that you get, and 1 memorabilia card. So 4 hits possibly on average. So what do we have for non-sports cards?
Non-sports cards, we have a new drop coming Friday for Magic the Gathering. We have House of Horrors coming in. So this here is the bundle box going on. We got that going on, and for our special grand opening, I just got to finally see these, are the Commander decks. We have white, yellow, or white, blue, and purple with the Miracle Worker, or black, I apologize. White, blue, and black with the Miracle Worker. We have black and purple with the Endless Punishment.
Should we back up the camera to fit more in?
We have green and blue with the Jump Scare pack. And then coming in with black and green, we have Death Toll.
Ooh. So that's a real good start to help with building decks, right?
Oh yeah. Well, these are all the Commander decks. So if you're playing Commander, it's going to be a good. It's going to be basically what you need to get the Commander going. And it's legendary with a traditional foils of two. So you're going to find some good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess my question would be for these Commander decks. With these color matches, like you said, white, blue, and black, you have black and green, you have green and blue, and then black and red. Are those good ones to go together?
Well, it's not so much that the colors go together, it's how you build your deck and what you want. I don't play Magic the Gathering myself, but I know the different colors tend to have a specific type of strategy to them.
Sure.
So, for instance, I believe red is more of a damage dealing build. Black maybe, which is the death, tends to be a build that kind of drains your opponent's ability to attack you. I don't, and that's what I kind of understand. I am not 100% on that. Someone in the comments may be smarter than I am, but it's kind of what you're building your deck towards, and so it's kind of nice to know what colors you're dealing with, which are right on the front of the box. Kind of know how you're going to plan your build of your Commander deck.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, because I've probably discussed on previous shows, or like the one I did with Ben, when it came to these Magic cards, I'm kind of new to it, and I've only collected the Assassin's Creed ones that came out back in July, so I never really understood the whole colors, right? I just was like, ooh, these are really cool cards because this is a video game I really love. So,
and if you're into the horror stuff, that's what this is kind of geared toward with the House of Horrors set. They the cards tend to be kind of seasonal in nature. When it comes to the Halloween season, they push out a what tends to be, from what I've seen, a horror themed. Last year they had the black and white or maybe it was a couple years ago, the black and white vampires and werewolves set. This year they have House of Horror, so it's kind of geared towards, the spooky stuff. With the Endless Punishment, that kind of looks like an Eldritch Abomination to me, even if it is in white. It looks something that would be, end of the world, can't think about it, and if you know the name, it's gonna rot your brain.
Sure. So we got anything else? Or?
Beyond that, we have the Play Booster for Magic the Gathering. So we got the booster packs coming as well. So we got those in, all dropping Friday. So if you're looking for packs, bundles, commanders, we're going to have you set here at the shop. Come in and see us Friday. We'll be more than happy to help you get your hands on what we can, as long as they're in stock.
Awesome.
But with the commander decks, certain colors tend to move fast. So it's if you have a specific one you're looking for, get in here early Friday, or reach out to the shop and we can see about sending one to the side for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, now that ends our cardboard section of the show. Now we get to move on to everybody's favorite part of the show, Funko Land.
Funko!
Woohoo! Everybody go Funko! So I guess I'll start off. I did a little bit more of it may not all be Disney themed, but it seemed kind of Disney themed with one of them. But mine's kind of Disney, and we'll start off with a little bit of Star Wars. We have Grand Admiral Thrawn. This is from a collection we just brought in, or we just bought from someone. This is the Target exclusive, it looks like, Grand Admiral Thrawn from the cartoon Star Wars Rebels. Ooh, so,
and I can say, as a fan of the old book series, when I saw Thrawn in Star Wars Rebels, I was like a little schoolgirl. I was like, ooh.
Were you the same way with the live action Thrawn?
Not
since
as
it's the
giddy,
same, since the same actor as the voice actor.
Honestly, not as giddy, but it was just the fact that they, like, even though they've restarted the book series and things like that, know that they still consider they've made Thrawn continuously canon, makes me happy. It gives me hope that someday we'll see Mara Jade in the expanded universe, even though they did what they did with the with Luke and things like that. Those characters are so much fun.
Right. Well, it keeps my hope alive for some of the characters I fell in love with for just their story arc. So what do you got?
So I went very much Halloween themed again, with some of the classic cereal box icons and characters. So starting off, I have the Frankenberry box of cereal, because nothing says the holiday season to me. I did not have one of those over here.
No. Ooh, we have
Did you open up the draft box?
We did not.
We did not.
The
packs?
Oh, I can do that? I did not know I could do that.
I guess we're going back to cardboard here for a little bit.
Sorry, interruption.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't gotten to open that yet.
Everybody's favorite person, Amanda. Woo!
Yeah, Amanda.
So told you we'd have a special guest on today.
Not just my voice.
I wish I were special. This here is what you were talking about?
Oh no, the packs.
Yeah, the art on the packs.
Oh, the art on the
It
packs.
should be the same as on the box, but sometimes people like to see it.
So this is the art on the packs this time. For the House of Horror.
And here's the collector's box and the pack that comes in it. So nice little cool art for those of you that love the collector's pack. So nice little addition to our little cardboard section.
Okay. Going back to my Halloweenish type picks, not only did I have the Frankenberry, I had the Booberry as well. Because really, if you're gonna have Halloween, you might as well start the Sugar Rush early in the morning. Mow down an entire box of this. I think this year they have a fourth one as well, besides the Count Chocula, like the zombie one, I think, but I'm not 100% on that. If they do, it would be awesome.
Right.
And
you go ahead. Fine.
I also grabbed lemon heads.
Ooh.
Here's why. Because when it came to Halloween candy, I found that because I like lemon heads, I could trade other candies that I didn't like to get like 3 or 4 packs of lemon heads for my brothers. Like I could Sprees or the Smarties, which have no taste whatsoever. They're pointless. They're just pure sugar. I could trade those for lemon heads, and I would have like 4 boxes of lemon heads for a pack of Smarties. I thought I was making out like a bandit.
Right. Not a bad deal for that, I would think.
And then,
you go ahead.
Finally, this is actually, I picked the Gamorrean fighter because the first Halloween costume I ever remember having was the really cheap plastic vinyl suit and the plastic mask with the elastic rubber band thing that was as cheap as the part. You kids today don't know how good you have it when it comes to your masks and the Halloween costumes. Right. You don't get it. We had masks and hats held on with a little plastic rubber band that's the same kind of quality as the party hats were, and it would snap halfway through trick-or-treating, and you'd have a crying kid or two in the streets because their mask broke, and now they had to go door to door in this plastic, and it's South Dakota and it's cold, and you had to try and wear that plastic thing over a snowsuit. It stunk.
Right.
But anyways, first Halloween costume I remember ever wearing was the Gamorrean.
Okay. Yeah, I remember doing that a lot for my younger, but then when they finally started upgrading those masks, my very first upgraded mask was Velcro on the back, but it was a Darth Vader mask. And it actually came with its very own voice changer.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, the voice changer, not only did it have Vader, it had alien voice, and then it had this weird like monster type thing. So even though it was a Darth Vader mask with a Vader voice changer, it had those two other options for voice. So you could be a really weird alien Darth Vader if you really wanted to.
You know, kind of a throwback to Back to the Future. You know, so
right, yeah. I guess I get to finish up here with finish up my Disney stuff. We'll actually have Disney himself with the camera.
Nice.
So those of you that are trying to collect these Disney 100 ones, we do have the Funko.com exclusive here from that collection.
.com.
And then we have also from Star Wars, we have Dia, everybody's favorite little robot that was in the most recent Rise of Skywalker. So, at least in my opinion, he kind of reminded me of that little robot from WALL-E that cleaned up after everything. Mm-hmm. So
the very frustrated robot.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is either. But and then it doesn't say Disney on it, but it just reminds me of the little toy soldier. We have a toy soldier. So, you know, the ballerina. You know, that old Disney cartoon. Did you ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's
Nutcracker.
Yeah, the Nutcracker. But yeah, this is what, even though it's FAO Schwartz.
FAO Schwartz.
Or FAO Schwartz.
Very famous toy company.
Yeah. I just the whole toy soldier thing was like, oh, I got to talk about that because that was a famous Disney thing back when I was younger. So,
you know, I was in a conversation recently, and it kind of bothered me because Alice from Alice in Wonderland is considered a Disney princess. But the actual princess from the Black Cauldron, not a Disney princess.
Really?
Never mentioned, never recognized. And that kind of makes me mad.
Oh yeah, that would.
She got hosed. Just because the movie scared and traumatized kids when they were my age, when they were young and it came out. Trust me, I was one of the traumatized ones. But still, I mean.
Right. Well, and another one that just recently became. She hasn't been officially announced as one just because she was technically originally 20th Century Fox, but Anastasia was just recently added due to the acquisition of 20th Century Fox. So she's now a whole Disney product. So why isn't she one now? I understand it's based on a true life person, but you know.
But still.
And Disney got to catch up. Come on. Catch up with those old ones like the Black Cauldron Princess, and then also catch up with the ones that you're adding. So,
and if you've never seen the Black Cauldron, you have to watch it. It will make you cry just because of Gergie, but you have to watch it. It's good.
Oh yeah,
the art in that is impressive. It maybe if they 7-8-year-olds, you might want to hold them off of watching it. But if you're older and have some older kids, it's a fun one.
Oh yeah. Actually, I kind of think I remember watching it when I was 7 or 8. So, and I think it might have given me nightmares. I can't remember, but you know,
I saw it on the big screen because I'm that old, and seeing the stuff come out of the cauldron was a little much for me at a young age.
Well, there was
Fun fact: if you haven't seen it and are a Final Fantasy VII fan, it's where they got one of the summons from. Is that scene from that movie?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't remember if it was. I don't think it was Black Cauldron. It might have been a different one that was similar to it. But I had a nightmare when I was a kid where woke up, went out to the door of my room, and saw on the stairs just these red eyes, just leering back to me, and I just woke up. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Shouldn't swear on camera. We'll edit that out.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
All right.
Didn't happen.
All right. So that actually finishes our show. We have a few more items on the table that were part of that same collection. More Disney, more Star Wars, more of these pop culture icons that he showed you.
A couple horror ones mixed in there as well.
Yep, Texas Chainsaw I see just from sitting here. So those of you that are trying to collect those, come in, collect them. We're open till 8, or we open again tomorrow at 10. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Drive safe, drive to arrive, and enjoy the evening weather. Yeah,
exactly.
Might be a little bit warm, but that
it's a little toasty, but that just means you can grill.
Right. Yeah. Don't burn anything though, because you might burn things down.
Burning down.